This is what Aquatica should have been on ARK, and that is on ASA, not ASE. So this is a custom map that was actually made by a developer. It was just some random mod maker, and this is not a sponsored video at all, so please do not think that it is. This is Atlantis. Atlantis is basically the Aquatica's version just on ARK Survival Ascended. Now, this is what Aquatica should have been. So Snail Games, get some popcorn, sit down, and translate the video to English. So yeah, as you can see here, you first start off in this big little bubble area. And just to be clear, this is not water. As you can see, you can walk. You can completely function and walk under here. Just a little heads up. But it's got some aberration stuff. It has some new assets. I don't recognize these. But it also has reused assets. But guess what? The reused assets actually work. They blend pretty well in here. It doesn't look terrible at all. Now you may be thinking, is this the entire map? Not even close. This is one tiny section of the map. So let's explore. So the map is built around bubbles. I'm actually kind of exploring this with you guys, so I haven't really seen too much about the map, but it works like this. So this is the surface. You're not allowed to go up here, and it basically just has a giant bubbles that you can use as just big oxygen tanks in a way. And then all the rest of the map is water. Let's put the gamma up a little bit and show you the true scale of this map. But guess what? They reused assets. But you wanna know something crazy? The reused assets actually look pretty good. They don't look bad at all. So this map is spread out, from my knowledge, into a bunch of different zones. It has redwoods, snow, I believe a desert area, and of course, just a massive underwater area. It has some bioluminescent styled trees, which are awesome. By the way, these are actually new too. These are not, they're reused assets, but they're just reskinned to fit the map. And it fits it pretty damn well. So you have a lot of these nice, cool underwater things, and it really sets the atmosphere perfectly. So let's go ahead and start out down here. This is cool. I actually didn't see this part. Is this an actual asset? No, it's not. So they took the lily pads and expanded them and made them massive. Wow, this is actually pretty nice. I've never seen this done on a map before. That's actually pretty cool. So that's pretty unique, but the map is absolutely massive. So like I said, I'm exploring this with you guys. So here's a pretty cool thing that I saw earlier, and that was these statues. I don't think these are reused. They may be, but I've never seen them in the ARK files. And this appears to just be like kind of ancient ruins of like a city or something. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if there's any caves on here. I haven't explored even that deep yet, so we're just gonna all explore together. So it's a pretty cool little area. Now you do have a lot of these pretty decently sized bubbles for oxygen if you need it. But if you're playing on here, you really shouldn't need it, to be fair. Now this map is built to be played as an underwater map. So there's a couple tweaks that this map could definitely use, but with proper mod support and proper mods, you can play this pretty easily. But you need just a faster oxygen movement speed in a way where you can actually function and swim, because this is pretty slow. That is the only downside about this map, but I'm sure it can easily be fixed in the future. Or there's probably something already implemented onto this map for it to function like this. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is straight out of Aberration, straight out of Extinction, and it works. I personally love it. But I think I actually like it a little bit more because it's built by a mod maker and not a developer for ARK. That's probably the bigger thing here. You have all your main underwater dinos like usual. I don't think there's anything new. I'm not entirely sure. But I did hear that there are new boss fights. So let's explore a little bit around, then I'll go test out those boss fights in a little bit. So this is the snow region of the map, which I actually find really cool. It is an underwater snow area. I never thought I would actually ever say that. But yeah, so you have underwater snow regions as well as you have the bubble that opens up right here. And this is your snow biome. You have a mix of stuff from, what are these from? Genesis 2, I believe, with snow on it. You have all your snow dinos. You have some ruins as well. Ruins are built interestingly, I'll say that. You have nice ramps. What is this? Floating orbs. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the obelisk. So this is this map's obelisk. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So here are your bosses. Dark boss, which is alpha, and then you have Golmore, which is also alpha. So can I? Okay, I can do those fights. All right, so we're gonna do those fights in a little bit. Uh-oh, I think I just messed up. Did I just accidentally spawn him? Okay, no, I didn't. That's a cool animation. I wish actual boss fight. Actually, no, I don't wish actual boss fights did that. That would tell the whole server where you are, pretty much. Now, while Atlantis may be a pretty good replacement for AQUATICA, AQUATICA is still here, and I know that stresses out a good amount of you. If this also stresses you out, check out Mitra 9. Mitra 9 is a non-alcoholic supplement that quite literally makes you feel good. These drinks give you a high, but without the impairment. They have a ton of great flavors, my favorite being root beer. If you're looking for a new drink to replace your coffee in the morning, Mitra is the way to go. Simply go to mitra9.com and use my code OUTCAST for 25% off your entire order. Now, back to the video. So, snow area is pretty big. My only downside with this map, I have to say, is that it's pretty dark. Let's try and set it to day. Yeah, okay, so this is the brightest that it gets. So, not too bright. It could use a little bit of brighter environments, but I don't hate this at all. Has quite a bit of detail. Has some nice ruins all kind of spread around. Ooh, what's up here? It's like abandoned ships. Yeah, this is just a giant ship. Oh, there's a bunch of, whoa, there's a bunch of ships up here. Got these cool looking mushrooms. These are reused. I think they're from Aberration. I could be wrong. It might be Genesis. You got all your snow dinos out here. A couple more ships. And honestly, I don't hate this at all. But is this also... Okay, so it just transforms into a complete snow biome. That's actually pretty nice. But yeah, hey, Snow Games, this is what your map could have been, you know? Could have been something actually pretty interesting, but, well, for such a big map that you guys made, it really lacks stuff to do. You know, it's very boring, it's very bland, there's just nothing to do, and you had to use all the assets that are in the game. Well, guess what? A mod maker did it, but did it better? And not to mention, his budget was probably a lot less than yours. His budget was probably 25 monsters and no sleep. Compared to what? You guys probably spent a couple million or a little bit more just to make that map with marketing and all. Yeah, this guy spent pretty much nothing. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, and of course, here's a glitch right here. Oh, wait, no, it fixed itself. Never mind. Pretty interesting, though, isn't it? Isn't it? It's really interesting how this guy managed to make this entire map, and oh, the terrain is all functioning pretty well, isn't it? Oh, there's no big mesh holes that I've come across yet so far, but it's pretty insane. It's just insane that we have mod makers out here that are making these kind of maps, and they're making it relatively quickly with a little to no budget, pretty much by themselves, maybe a small team of people, and they're doing this better than a professional studio. I mean, that should really tell you something about what's going on with ARK right now. So yeah, all right, let's go explore a different area. I want to try to find redwoods, because the redwoods I did look at earlier, and that was actually a pretty interesting layout for an underwater map. But you got, ooh, this looks like, this kind of reminds me of the green zone in Aberration, just underwater. Kind of interesting there. All right, what's up here? Ooh, okay, you got a bunch of crystals. I don't think there are any caves, at least to my knowledge. I can't seem to find any. Is this, okay, that's all underwater. Yeah, I don't appear to find any. Oh, this is cool. This feels like the center underwater bubbles. So that's exactly what this feels like. Okay, so here we are. So we're moving into redwoods a little bit. Lead sickness got stuck on a redwood tree. Oh, that's just a giant crystal. Okay, I thought that was a redwood tree, but these are redwood trees. And okay, I guess this is just a little tease of the redwoods biome. This is not even close to redwoods. So, you know, you got a couple redwood trees kind of scattered around here, but there is a main redwood area. I'm going to try to find it though, because this is not it. Oh, I think I'm in a cave actually. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so you can go up here. Oh, so there's like... Oh, that's interesting. Are these giant caves or something? Whoa. Okay, so this is like a big, not cave, but just a giant open area. And I love the top of this map just being water. I think that's such a cool aspect to have on a map. But you have these statues. Again, I don't think these are reused at all. These, again, I could be very, very wrong. Yo, that would be a cool base spot. Imagine building a base in here. Okay. Well, first issue on the map, which is really not an issue at all. And everything's functioning great. So you got this cool little cave over here, or cave-styled structure, with quite a bit of room to work with. Okay, you got your invisible barriers. Yeah, that stuff happens. But you know, overall, I don't have much to hate about this. I really don't. Like, yes, it's a little bit bland. If this came from a major studio, I'd be a little disappointed. But coming from one or two people maybe making this map, it's pretty phenomenal. You even got giant bushes. I actually like that. That really builds the map to show its like true scale. Having that there when they're bigger than actual trees. I got some more ruins over here. Whoa. Okay, I'll explore that in a second. Got some more ruins up here. Not sure what this is supposed to be, but I want to come down here. What is this? Whoa. Now this is pretty interesting. This feels like Atlantis. This, like, as soon as you see these structures, the colors, everything about this, this feels like Atlantis. It feels like a Atlantis map. Actually, pretty cool. Is there anything in here? I feel like there's something in here. No. Oh, okay, so these are just individual beams to kind of give that effect. Not gonna lie. I don't hate... Whoa. Okay, I was talking good about this. This just blew my mind. What? There's a freaking... There's a whole city. Oh my god. There's a whole city down... Okay, I gotta stop here for a second. Snail Games, are you guys stupid? Are you guys mentally brain dead? Are you... Well, gotta be careful what I say. I forgot, I'm a YouTuber. Don't get canceled. But you guys aren't really the smartest here. I'll just say that. This is what you could have done. This is what you could have done. Could you just imagine if you let Studio Wildcard build your map? It would be something like this. This is insane. I don't think these are reused at all. These look like all brand new assets. And wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like, this just blows my mind. This is an entire city. This is a full functioning city. Okay, can you go in these? No, you can't. Like, what? This is just... Oh my god, this is just incredible. This is a PvE's... This is a PvE player's, like, dream, like, playground. Just look at the amount of just stuff, and delete sicknesses. But there's just so much to do. There's so much to look at. There's just so much to take in. Oh, I thought that was a starfish. I was like, no way they had starfish. Starfish! Oh, I can't say starfish. But yeah, you got these amazing looking little hotel things, whatever you really want to call these. I don't know. But you have a little coliseum down here. This is so cool. I didn't even know that this was here. I quickly did a, just a quick overview on this map to see what this thing was. And wow, I'm speechless. I'm almost speechless here. This is incredible. I mean, I don't even really know what to say right now. If these are all brand new assets made by this developer, you did a phenomenal job, man. Like, phenomenal. Even if they're used assets, it fits this area perfectly. It fits the map perfectly. I mean, I am just beyond amazed by this. And again, guys, this is not sponsored at all. In fact, I know that the mod maker is probably watching right now, but props to you, man. Props to you. This is crazy. Oh, yeah, okay. This is probably the coolest building here. I wish that there were interiors. That's the one thing I really wish that this map had. But if it's trying to be suitable for PvP, I completely understand. You can't really have interiors there. A nice little angel here. That's actually really cool. I like that. Praise God. All right, so let's move on to a different area. I mean, I think I've kind of shown enough. I do want to see boss fights down here. Let's see if the boss fights are the same. Okay, yeah, it's the same. So let's go ahead and move on to a new zone. There's a lot down here. And I mean, I tried to cover a good chunk of it. There's probably some caves. I think this area keeps going back here, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on to... Oh my god, this is nice. This feels like, I don't know, it just feels like World of Warcraft in a way. Like, if anybody has ever played that, does this just reminds me of the Blood Elf region, if that makes sense. For anybody that has played, let me know in the comments. Does this also, make you feel like you're in the Blood Elf, area, especially with like, the tall up towers, the staircases, the floating stuff like this. Just, that was my instant thought whenever I came in here. But pretty amazing first big zone here. And that's one of the zones. There are many other zones like this. So let's explore and let's just see what I can find here, because this map is massive. I know I'm not going to be able to cover all of this in one video. A lot of these kind of just pillars, columns in here. But I don't know where Redwoods was. I found Whoa. Okay, we just found a giant sword area with a bunch of swords. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think this is this is the arena from Scorched, I believe. That was kind of smack down here. No, I mean, I don't hate it. It suits it pretty well. But where are redwoods? Okay, so we're back in the lily area, I believe. Yeah. So we're back in the same zone. Yeah, okay, so this was the aberration area. Okay, so let's just try and go in a big circle. Does the map working? Wow, he even has his own custom map. Look at that. That is phenomenal. Oh my god, look at this. Who designed this map? Wow. That is actually pretty phenomenal. Okay, so I'm going to try to kind of traverse with this. What is this? Is this the... Yeah, that was the zone that we were already in. So we did Arctic, we did this. Nothing here, but there is something here. So let's keep going over here. I want to see what all this is. Something in the bubble? Not really. Got a couple base spots up here. Got some bog trees as well. I'm not seeing anything on the map that's guiding me. Okay, never mind. It's over here. How do I get into here? It shows that there's something right here. It's probably above us. I'm just not seeing it. Is it above? Ah, yes. Okay, so that was that structure earlier. Okay, so we already kind of went over that one. But yeah, it's kind of just a abandoned city kind of thing. So, all right, let's go around the map a little bit. I didn't go over here yet, so let's try to... Okay, there's another ob. Let's try and cover every zone on the map that I can. Whoa. Okay, here's a new area. Very red atmosphere. Got some more ruins down here as well. Another shipwreck. And these are pretty unique ruins as well. Like, these are not... I don't believe these are reused at all. It might be in the dev kit, but I think these are new. Oh, wait. Do we have a cave? I think we have a cave. This technically counts as a cave, but not a great one. And this, I don't know. This part doesn't really feel entirely right to me. It feels a little messy, but I don't know. That's... I mean, I'm not going to hate on it too much. It just feels like there's secret rooms in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... The ruins in some areas are a little rough, I'll say that. But for the most part, everything else seems to be functioning pretty fine. Let's see. Let's keep going over here. Whoa. Okay, so we have the bioluminescent area. I don't think we covered this. Wow, this is massive too. There's a lot. See, a bioluminescent area from aberration works flawlessly underwater because guess what? Bioluminescent comes from the ocean. That is the main source where the bioluminescent style and idea comes from, is the ocean. Building an ocean map for ARK would have made sense. It just would have. But Aquatica was not it. Okay, I just found a graveyard. But yeah, Aquatica was just, it just wasn't it. It was just made so cheaply. If ARK actually built it on, you know, Unreal Engine 5 through ASA, Aquatica probably would have been pretty good. But you know, Snail Games kind of forced the devs out of that. So, Snail Games, you deserve everything that ever happens to you. Simple as this. But yeah, you got a lot of these giant skeletons. Like, these are massive skeletons. Oh, and did I mention? They have, oh, I don't know, this thing called a texture, meaning that you can't, oh, I don't know, swim through it. Like with Aquatica, how you can swim through literally everything. They forgot to texturize all of their structures. This is pretty cool. So it's like a ship graveyard area with a bunch of just massive skeletons. So interesting. I wonder what the backstory is to this map. Because there's got to be something here, right? And you got all these shipwrecks, a bunch of different zones. I'm loving this. Like if I had to choose to play on a map, it'd probably be this one. Got what is like a cave system down here. Okay, a giant cave style structure ish. What in the world? Okay, let's move on from that. And okay, we got more of this kind of column style. This appears to be like another underwater kind of city structure. Might be a part of the graveyard. I don't know. Could be like a piece of coffin. Okay, you have like homes in here. So again, got more base spots. Well, I don't hate this. I really don't. Okay, so I saw a part of the redwoods, but I want to keep exploring this so I don't miss anything. Yeah, okay, this is the end. So this is the redwoods region, and it really feels like redwoods. Found another entrance to something. another decent base spot. Oh, sort of. And the redwoods kind of work. Like, it sounds really weird to say, but redwoods actually function with underwater styled setups. You got all these pockets as well up here. Wow, you even have actual redwood spawns. Plant species Z, gotta love it. Or X, I don't know, I forget. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Got some more bubbles. The redwoods region is massive, by the way, too. You have a lot of room to function. And I believe that's it for redwoods. Okay, I want to keep exploring because I know there's regions I didn't cover yet. Got giants. Like, what is this? Not Zeus. Who is this? Poseidon? Probably Poseidon, I would assume. Okay, what zones have we not explored? So we haven't explored. Actually, we've kind of explored most of this. I know I'm missing zones. Just kind of doing a brief overview just to show what Aquatica really could have been if ARK put some time into it. Well, not ARK, if Snail Games put some time into it. Again, it was not Wildcard. Wildcard had no say in what was happening with this. It was all Snail Games. And I gotta give it to this developer, man. He did a phenomenal job with this map. Okay, I'll explore some of the regions I haven't touched just to see if there's anything else I might be missing. I know I'm definitely missing some important aspects, but the main Atlantis city part of it, we covered, and this is just, I don't know, it's just phenomenal. I mean, that is just absolutely beautiful. So we covered most of this. Whoever made this map, props to you. This is gorgeous. Did a great job with this. Okay, well, I know I said this earlier, so let's go ahead and do those boss fights. Let's see what the bosses are. I have to find an obelisk, though. I forgot where that obelisk went. Oh, this is going to be fun to find. Oh, found one. I believe there's 3 obelisks. There might be more, though. It feels like there's more. I love this design for the obelisk, too, how it's turning and spinning. So let's go ahead and spawn the first one, which is Dark Boss. Let's see what Dark Boss is. Okay, so here's the arena for Dark Boss. Looks very similar to kind of everything else. Oh, okay, it has some eyes in here. It's pretty cool. It's like Skull Island or something. I'm not seeing a boss, though. Where's this boss at? I might have not triggered him. I'm not seeing a boss spawn in. I feel like the boss should be right here. Let's go out of GCM. Let's see if that's the reason why he's not triggering. I'm not seeing him. There might be like a ritual or something I have to do. Let's see. Is there anything I have to touch or move? Oh, wait. I'm not even in an arena. Yeah, okay. There's no timer or anything. Yeah, I think I might have broke it or something happened. I don't know. But Dark Boss does not appear to be spawning in. So let's try and restart the fight. And yeah, let's see if I can figure this part out. Also, here's a quick overview of the top of the map for anybody that wants to see it. Pretty interesting. Just a lot going on. Okay, so let's try and find Obelisk again. I'm just going to do the other boss fight and see if they work. Boss fights might not work yet. It might just be a feature that he added in and the bosses just aren't functional. So who knows? Okay, let's go ahead and try the other one. So we have Golmar. Let's go out of GCM this time. And let's see if I can get him to actually spawn. That's crazy. I just got arced while I was looking away. Okay. Okay, whatever. You know, whatever. I'm gonna act like that didn't happen. Oh, I didn't even see this. Okay, quick little interrupt before that boss fight. Look at this thing. It's like a giant octopus or something. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I can go into his eyeballs. Whoa. Anyways, okay, back to doing this boss fight. Let's spawn in Golmar or Golmar. Okay, we're in the arena. I see a boss icon. This arena is actually pretty insane. I like this arena. It's got a lot of the extinction styles in here. Oh, that's cool. Black pearls in an arena. Okay, let's go see what this boss is like. This is Golmar. Okay. It's a giant obsidian styled kind of creature that doesn't appear to see me. Hey, bud. Oh, I made him angry. Yep, he sees me now. Wow. Whoa. He spawns little minions. He spawns he spawns Dimorphodons. Oh, I know people are gonna hate this fight. Well, that was one of the bosses. I'm not going to spoil too much on him, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him. But if you guys want to explore it, go check out Atlantis. Again, not a sponsorship at all. Just, I thought it was a pretty interesting map. I wanted to just check it out. And it gave me an excuse to just talk more crap about Aquatica. So why not? But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you do have a mod or a map and you want to get it featured on this channel, please contact me. My email should be on screen. It is theoutcastsSSS@gmail.com, or contact me on Discord and I can get in touch with you and see what we can do. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new, and please hit that subscribe button. We are almost at 100,000. But anyways, thanks for watching.